Welcome to the WIHS Journal. Today on the broadcast, we'll be talking to Russell Bergeron from the organization Feral Cats of East Windsor. He's making a difference for all the cat communities. I hope you can tune in and hear all about the details. Well, today on the phone line with us, we have Russ Bergeron. I call him the Cat Whisperer. He is from the Feral Cats of East Windsor here in Connecticut. Russ, I know that you do so much for the community for years. You have been trapping and helping homeless feral cats find homes, getting them fixed and putting them back out in the community, just doing so much for God's creatures.
Well, thank you, Anissa, for thinking about us this time of year. It's been a very tough year with, I'm sure I don't have to tell anybody that. It's been a tough year for everybody. And with us, we were lucky last year. We purchased a foreclosed trailer park last year, and we're in the process of turning it into a farm. And from that is going to be our sanctuary someday. You know, we still have, the hurdles to jump through, and, of course, towns want to regulate you. I mean, that's what their job is.
Yep.
We have things to go through, but it's just amazing to me because I'm 61 this year. I've worked my whole life and never acquired the things I've acquired today, and it's all because of the grace of God, because this isn't me. Everything
Amen.
I do is for the animals.
Absolutely.
And this property is the next level for us. We're a very small team here, but everything we do is related to our animals. We don't just do the feral cats. Now, today I'm waiting on somebody who adopted a couple cats from us a few years back, and due to COVID-19, he's got to find a new house and has to surrender his animals.
Oh, how sad.
Well, because we're here, he can do that.
Yeah.
We didn't have our barbecue, we didn't have our bake sale, we didn't have this, we didn't have anything. And we're working hard to keep things going, and we will.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, last time we talked, you did have like some kind of setup at PetSmart where you would display the cats there, and do you still have that?
Oh, yes. We still do the friendly adoptions at PetSmart up in Enfield, Connecticut. We have another rescue group in there that also helps, which helps us, just covering all the animals. I've probably stretched everything back. I've brought everything back in onto the property to make it a lot easier during these tough months.
Yeah.
Because I was scattered around. But now, and PetSmart we don't do things like we used to. I showcase animals there. You call me and we make an appointment. We have to do everything safely nowadays, and we do it for everybody's concern.
Yeah.
We got to wear masks. We can't have. I had a group come up from New London, and they came up in 2 vehicles, and I said, "No, sorry, that's not the way it works." Now you and your friend can come in. Everyone else has to wait. You guys can come in after, but we do things. We keep everybody separate and safe.
Yeah. So now the cats that you rescue, the feral cats, I know that you have a lot of kittens right now, that are going to be looking for forever homes. So how would you showcase those kittens that will one day soon be needing homes?
Actually, we do a lot word of mouth. People call looking for kittens. They call, and what we've been doing is sending them a form to fill out so we can get them on the list, and making appointments and getting everybody in. And people looking for specific kitten, it makes it a little tougher. But what I do is get you here first, then we'll find what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I've got kittens, I've got 12 coming up in the next week or so. That, there's just 6 with one mom, 6 with another. That's 14 right away.
Wow. Yeah, so obviously you have to socialize them, because I know that some cats or kittens that come from feral moms, are they friendly? Do they sit on your lap? Do they want to, headbutt you? How do you arrange that so they become friendly?
Well, feral moms usually don't become friendly. I have seen them turn, but mostly they don't. So you want to pull the babies from them as soon as you can, within reason.
Yeah.
Friendly moms are a different story. I've had a lot of cats I've picked up in Hartford that were just abandoned, and they were friendly. So, we let them have their babies, and now they're being spayed and off to new homes after everybody's done.
How do you make the cats friendly? Is that something that you work on, or that's something that's inbred with the animals?
Here's the easiest ones to tame are the young ones. The Humane Societies at 2 pounds used to return them to the wild, and I started taking them from them and saying, no, don't put these babies back in the woods. Now they take them up to 3 pounds, and I work with everybody that's over 3 pounds. I have a litter of kittens that were too old, and I'm going to work with them because they're savable.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah.
Because they're scared. And fear is easy to overconquer.
Absolutely. So listeners who don't really know what a feral cat is, because I know that you did have several colonies that you were going out and feeding. Maybe you can tell our listeners, what are feral cats?
Well, feral cats are cats that haven't been in contact with humans. What happens after we trap them, they kind of don't, they become community cats after they're trapped, when they're air-tipped and vaccinated and returned back to the community. Those cats are returned back to the community to live out their lives vaccinated and, altered, so that they don't and eventually the colonies do die off. I started off, 8 years ago, I had 70 cats I fed every morning on the street,
wow.
Like 5 or 6 colonies. Now today I have 3 main colonies that have, 2 of them have 1 cat each, and 1 of them has 2 cats. And that just shows you what we do works. It's sad because, I knew each one of those cats individually, and, they slowly diminish.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Yeah. Do you think that it's from the wild, or they find other places?
Yeah, it's the wild. It's dangerous outside. That's why when people tell me there are indoor-outdoor cats missing, one of the things I do tell them is it's dangerous out there. And they know that. They don't want to hear that, but they know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't let, you don't let your 7-year-old play on a busy street. You don't let your cat either. Well, every situation is different, and we're all adults.
Yeah. I know this year National Feral Cat Day was actually on Friday, October 16th. So tell us, what is actually National Feral Cat Day?
International Feral Cat Day is just a day set aside to recognize that they do exist. I guess it's just that simple, because this is something I started doing 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I didn't know they existed. And then just, like buying a Corvette, oh, look, another one, another one. When you buy one, you start seeing them. Well, I started looking around, and at my place of work, there were feral cats. In fact, one of them ends up being a stray who I placed in a home. The first cat that I pulled off the street is still in a home today. And that's been almost 10 years.
Well, I loved hearing about, how you're taming the kittens, how you had that great property down there. It is in Windsor, correct?
East Windsor, actually.
Okay. So what would you like our listeners to know about your organization, about upcoming cats, upcoming kittens, anything that we missed?
No. If anybody's looking for a cat or a kitten, feel free to contact us. The easiest way is to contact us through our social media site, Feral Cats of East Windsor on our Facebook site, because I get all the forums in, and we can keep track of everybody that way. The old days of bringing 30 kittens to PetSmart and having a big kitten palooza are over. You're not allowed to do that for a while. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so why don't you provide that with that contact information?
The contact information for the social media is Feral Cats of East Windsor on Facebook. And feel free to publish my phone number, because I've had the same phone number for 35 years. So,
once again on the broadcast with us was Russell Bergeron of Feral Cats of East Windsor, talking about his organization helping so many cats in that area. If you're interested in a little kitty or a cat, we'll pass on the information. Give us a call at 860-346-1049. The opinions expressed are those of the participants, not necessarily those of a staff or management of a station. I'm Anissa Porticelli for News and Public Affairs.